class 11. I am Tharsar. Today we will discuss the empirical formula and a molecular formula and determination of empirical and molecular formula of a compound. So first let us know what is empirical formula and then what is molecular formula. You already know in the previous class how to write a formula. Also today we write different type of formula. That is, one is empirical formula and another is a molecular formula. First we have to know the definition of empirical formula. So what is empirical formula? The definition is empirical formula is the simplest formula. Empirical formula is the simplest formula of a molecule which is the simplest whole number ratio of the different atom or atom of different in a molecule. So the definition is or empirical formula is defined. It is defined the simplest formula it is defined as the simplest formula which is the simplest whole number ratio of different atom present in a molecule. Is called again I repeat that. What is empirical formula? In definition it is defined as the simplest. It is the simplest formula which is the simplest whole number ratio of different atom present in a molecule is called empirical formula. When I give an example, you will clear it. What is empirical formula? Again, glucose. Its simple formula is C6H12O6. Glucose, its molecular formula is C6H12O6. But its empirical formula is C1H2O6. O1. That is equal to 1:2, 2:1. That is the empirical formula and it is the simplest whole number ratio of different atom present in that molecular substance. Again I repeat that. What is empirical formula or what is the definition of empirical formula? Empirical formula is defined as it is the simplest formula which have the simplest whole number ratio of different atom present in a molecule. That is, in glucose, different atom are carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And its simplest ratio is carbon to hydrogen to oxygen equal to 1:2:1. That is one number which can divided by all the atom and a simple whole number ratio can be obtained. Thus, it is the empirical formula. So, glucose is the molecular formula and C1H2O1 or that is called CH2O is the empirical formula of glucose. Similarly, again, another example of empirical formula that is oxalic acid. That is oxalic acid. its formula is C2O4H2. Its formula is C2O4H2 because formula of oxalic acid is COH bond COH. Here number of carbon atom is 2. Here we write the condensed form. Here the number of carbon atom is 2, so C2. Number of oxygen atom is 4, that is O4, and number of hydrogen atom is 2, that is H2. Thus, it is a molecular formula. Its empirical formula is or simplest whole number ratio of different element present in the oxalic acid is there. Different element, that means carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. A C H2O H2H equal to carbon 1, oxygen 2, and hydrogen 1. So it is the simplest whole number ratio present in molecule, that means oxalic acid. So the empirical formula of oxalic acid is C1O2H1. Its empirical formula is C1O2H1. Thus, it is the simplest whole number ratio of the oxalic acid. Clear? Then we go to the another example or calculate the empirical formula from a molecular formula. Acetic acid, its formula is CH3COOH. That means its condensed formula is C2H4O2. C2H4O2. Thus, its empirical formula is C1H2O1. That is 202, 2 2 is 4, 202. Thus, its simplest whole number ratio is there C1H2O1. That is simplest whole number ratio CH2H2O equal to 1:2:1. This is the simplest whole number ratio of acetic acid. That is the calculation of empirical formula. Similarly, H2O2, its empirical formula is H1O1. Thus, its simplest whole number ratio is H1O1 because one number can be taken which can be divided the same number. So 2 1 2 and 2 1 2. Thus that is H1O1. It is the empirical formula. Similarly, B2H6, its empirical formula is B1H3. That is 2 1 2 and 2 3 6. That is the empirical formula is B1H3. What is the simplest whole number ratio is 1:3. So I hope you understand the empirical formula or what is empirical formula. Again I repeat that. What is empirical formula? Empirical formula is the simplest formula which is the simplest whole number ratio of different atoms present in a molecule or substance is called empirical formula. Then we proceed to the next molecular formula. Or what is molecular formula? then you have to know the definition of molecular formula or what is molecular formula. In the previous section previous class we know that what is formula, the combination of symbol with appropriate valency and the applying this method like Kirchhoff's method, and then formula can be formed. We write a formula. So what is molecular formula? Definition is, or what is the definition of molecular formula? A definition is the exact number of atoms. The exact number of atoms in a substance or molecule is called its molecular formula, or it is the simplest formula where the exact number of different type of atom present in that substance or molecule is called molecular formula. So again it is defined as the exact number of atoms different molecule or substance is called its molecular formula. So again I repeat that what is molecular formula? The exact number of atoms present in different type of molecule or substance is called molecular formula. For example, again I am taking example glucose. Its molecular formula is C6H12O6. That means in glucose the actual number of carbon atom is present equal to 6, and hydrogen is 12, oxygen is 6. Again I repeat that. What is molecular formula? According to our definition, the exact number of atoms in a molecule. Here in glucose, the number of carbon atom is 6, and exact number of hydrogen atom is 12, and exact number of oxygen atom is 6. So glucose has molecular formula C6, that is 12O6. Similarly, in acetic acid, formula is CH3COOH, that is C2H4O2. In acetic acid, the exact number of carbon atom is 2, and hydrogen atom is 4, and oxygen atom is 2. Thus, it is the molecular formula. Again, I repeat that the molecular formula gives the exact number of atoms. But for writing the empirical formula of glucose, that is C1H2. So what are the difference between an empirical formula and molecular formula? The difference is that molecular formula gives the exact number of atoms present in that molecule, and empirical formula defines the simplest whole number ratio of the element or atom present in a different type of molecule. So I hope you understand well. This is the definition or concept of empirical formula and molecular formula. Then we proceed to the next. What is the relationship between empirical formula and molecular formula? Relation between empirical formula and molecular formula. Relation between empirical formula and molecular formula. Relation is that molecular formula equal to empirical formula like that, where n is the whole number. So here its relation is molecular formula equal to empirical formula whole n or into n, where n is the whole number. Thus n can be calculated by formula molecular formula mass by thus n can be calculated from this relation, that is n can be calculated from this relation, that is molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. Then how we calculate that n or whole number. For example, we are taking an example that for here and simple example, that is taking an glomerular time. Or what are the empirical molecular formula given and how n can be calculated and what are the relation that satisfy. For example, glucose, its molecular formula is C6H12O6. Its molecular formula is C6H12O6. Its empirical formula is C1H2O1. Its formula mass, its molecular formula mass equal to 180 and their empirical formula mass is 30. So in glucose we satisfy the relation and the formula, and how empirical formula and molecular formula relate with each other and how n can be calculated. Here the molecular formula is glucose is C6H12O6 and the molecular formula mass, you already know how to calculate the molecular mass of molecule or given substance. Here the molecular formula is C6H12O6, that is mass is formula mass is 180 and the empirical formula is empirical formula of glucose is C1H2O1 and empirical formula mass is 30. Thus how n can be calculated, we know from the previous that n equal to molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. And I repeat that n, or how to calculate n equal to molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. That is molecular formula mass was 180 and its empirical formula mass is 30. That is 6. So n equal to 6. Thus molecular formula, we know the relation from molecular formula glucose, that is empirical formula into n. Empirical formula is C1H2O1 and multiplied by n. And can be 6. Thus, its molecular formula C6H12O6, which is the or which gives the molecular formula. And this way, we calculate the molecular formula from empirical formula. Molecular formula from empirical formula. It is the basic concept or concept which behind it. Then we proceed how to calculate empirical formula and molecular formula of a given problem. The problem gives in such type that I am taking with an example. This is the most important question arises in various type of examination. And question is that an organic compound contain 40% carbon, 6.66% hydrogen, and the rest of oxygen. Its molecular mass is 180. Then calculate its molecular formula and empirical formula. Again, I repeat the question that an organic compound contains 40% carbon, 6.66% hydrogen, and rest of oxygen, and its molecular mass is 180. Then calculate its molecular formula and empirical formula. Solution or answer. Thus, we confirm that organic compound contain carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And it also gives you that 40% carbon and 6.66% hydrogen and rate of oxygen. Thus, carbon 40%, hydrogen 6.66%, then oxygen is 53.33%, because total the percentage is 100, then carbon and hydrogen gives 46.6%, then rest is 53.33. Thus, the percentage of oxygen is 53.33. You know how to calculate the rest percentage of the given atom or element. That is, rest is you must be subtract 100 minus and the combination of percentage of carbon and hydrogen. So its mass or percentage is 53.33%. Then our aim and objective is how to calculate the empirical formula and molecular formula. For this, we draw for solving this problem, we draw a table that element mass percentage relative number of atom simplest ratio simplest whole number ratio. That is simplest whole number ratio. First one is element, then mass, then percentage composition, then relative number of atoms, then simplest ratio and simplest whole number ratio. Here relative number of atoms can be calculated percentage by mass. Other element present carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. It is carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Carbon mass 12, hydrogen 1, oxygen is 16. Percentage can be 40%, 6.66%, another 53.33%. Then relative number of atoms. How relative number of atoms can be calculated? It's formulated percentage by mass. Percentage 40%, mass 12, that is 3.33%. You can calculate, that is 3.33%. Similarly, the relative number of atoms of hydrogen, that is percentage by mass. Percentage 6.66 by 1. It's 6.66. And another one is relative number of atoms of oxygen is that. So similarly, percentage by mass are 53.33 divided by 16. That is also 3.3. So now we know about the or calculate about the relative number of atoms, that is carbon is 3.33 and hydrogen is 6.68 and oxygen is 3.33. Again I repeat that relative number of atoms can be calculated. The formula is percentage by mass. That is percentage by mass. Then calculate the simplest ratio. How simplest ratio can be calculated? Simplest ratio can be calculated the relative number of atoms can be divided by the relative number of atoms which is the smallest. Again I repeat that simplest ratio can be calculated the relative number of atoms of each and every individual element divided by the smallest number of relative number of atoms. That is here the smallest number of relative number of atoms, that all the element is 3.33. Thus 3.33, 3.33 and 3.33 can be divided all the relative number of atoms. So here is simplest ratio is 1, it is 2 and it is 1. Thus simplest ratio we found that is carbon is 1, hydrogen is 2 and oxygen is 1. So simplest whole number ratio 1 to 1. It is a column arises at that. So what is simplest whole number ratio? Simplest whole number ratio is that suppose so simplest ratio form arises 1.5, which is not whole number. At that time we multiply such an integer that which can be converted a whole number. That's or such integer can be multiplied above the 2 or above the 2 elements. Then simplest whole number ratio can be calculated 1 to 1. Thus its empirical formula is carbon 1, hydrogen 2 and oxygen 1. This is the calculation of, or we calculate the empirical formula from this table. This way we calculate the empirical formula. Then we proceed to then we calculate the empirical formula mass. Empirical formula mass. That is carbon is what? 1 into C plus 2 into H plus 1 into O plus 1 into 12 plus 2 into 1 plus 1 into 16. 12 plus 2 plus 16, that is 30. Thus, its empirical formula mass is 30. Then, given in the problem that molecular formula mass equal to 180, formula mass or molecular mass of the compound is 180. So M equal to formula mass divided by empirical formula mass, that is 6. Thus from our relation, it is molecular formula equal to empirical formula into M. That is empirical formula is C1H2O1, that is 6, that is C6H12O6. This is the molecular formula of the given compound. Again, I repeat that the question is that an organic compound contains 30% carbon, 6.66% hydrogen, and rest of oxygen, and its molecular mass is given is 180. Then calculate its molecular formula and empirical formula. For solving this problem, first draw a table, that is first one is element and mass and percentage and relative number of atoms. Relative number of atoms can calculate percentage by mass. Then simplest ratio. Then simplest whole number ratio. First element is carbon. Its mass is 12 and percentage is 40%, which is given in the question. The hydrogen mass is 1, percentage given in question, that 6.66. Oxygen mass is 16 and percentage 53.33, which can be calculated. Then relative number of atoms is this. And simplest ratio can be calculated. The relative number of atoms divided by simplest number, which can be present in the table. Here the 3.33 is the simplest number, and which is divided from all the relative number of atoms, that is 1 to 1, which gives the empirical formula where the number of element can be present. That is, here carbon is 1, hydrogen is 2, and oxygen is 1. Thus, its empirical formula is C1H2O1. Then we calculate its empirical formula mass. Empirical formula mass, which can be calculated from empirical formula, that is 30. Thus, in the previous, I already told you that N, how N can be calculated, that is formula mass. In the previous, we already know that how N can be calculated, that is formula mass or molecular mass of that compound divided by empirical formula mass, that is formula mass is 180 and empirical formula mass is 30 and 6. Thus, from the relation empirical formula and molecular formula equal to empirical formula into N. That's empirical formula is C1H2O1 multiplied by 6, that is C6H12O6. So, this is how we calculate of a given compound, its empirical formula and molecular formula. Also, you can calculate similar way of the other compound, which can be given as a question. So, next problem of this section we can study in the next class. I hope today you understand well. Thank you.